Hi Ryan, it's Steve with a post-repair test video of your Simrad Robertson AP-11 Autopilot system. Directly behind the display is the J3000X, now actually converted to a J300X, which is essentially the same thing with a couple extra interfaces. Won't have any bearing on your situation. But I replaced the drive board, which also has a good bit of the power supply. And the board in question has the additional circuitry, so it is now accurately spoken as of it's a J300X course computer. The calibration remains unchanged. All that remains on your original CPU board. The device in the background is my autopilot test device. The motor on the right is ultimately connected to the drive lines of your course computer. It is directly mechanically coupled to the motor on the left that, when turned by the first motor, becomes a generator. The voltage that the generator makes is consumed by the large resistor in the upper left-hand corner. And that ultimately exerts what's called counter-electromotive force against the main drive motor, and that in turn stress tests the drive circuitry on the course computer. The display was disassembled and the 4 switches were serviced. The switches are kind of unusual. It has a circuit board. Each switch has a ring and a dot within the ring. And sitting atop that is a dome of stainless steel. When you press the outer button, it causes the dome to collapse, electrically connecting the ring to the dot within the center, completing the switch contact and activating the circuitry that would perform that function. Over time, the switch becomes compromised with moisture ingress, and that causes some minor corrosion. Anyway, everything was taken apart, thoroughly cleaned. There was a couple spots on the circuit board that had minor water damage. That was corrected as well. And now all 4 switches are working. I'm going to power the unit on and begin the testing process. Okay, as you can see, it's turning on properly. The unit's in standby. I'll put it in auto. And now I'm going to turn the compass one way, and you'll see the motors turn in one direction. I'm going to go back to where it was, and the motor will come to a halt. And then I'll go to the opposite direction, and the motors turn in the opposite direction. And then again, return to the point of origin, and the motors come to a halt. And with the unit in standby, I can press the port button, and it turns one way, and then the starboard button, and it turns the other way. And now I'll turn the unit off. As you can see, it's working again. Thank you for your business.